Juan's here?
Juan. 3, 2,
Yes.
Juan. Us, our beloved friend Juan and Emilian.
Tres, dos, Juan.
Tres, dos, Juan. Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Age of Innovation. Don't ask me why I was about to take a drink while I was talking, like as if that was going to work out in any sort of capacity. But hello.
It would have been really impressive if it did.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what I was intending to do with that. As I like rose the bottle to my lips, I was just like, oh, I'm talking.
Welcome everyone to Age of Innovation.
Yeah, basically that's exactly what would happen. All right. Let's see. Anything fun and exciting to announce? I think our schedule next week is gonna be just about the same. We have Tuesday with some game night. Wednesday with Savannah by night, and then Thursday with Age of Innovation. And
At
I think
night.
At night. And I think
Taking up trash.
yeah. Oh, the week after that, on the 10th, we will be having our next Star Wars game. So we'll be having a little earlier in October because the end of October is going to be filled with shenanigans in real life here in San Antonio as we have 2 Comic-Cons in a row. That's gonna be intense. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
going to one of them.
Yeah. But and both of them are a 3-day weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, it's gonna be rough, but we're gonna push through.
I'll make you work when I'm there.
No, please. I'll already be working. What are you talking about? Be swinging sabers and teaching a whole slew of children how to do force pushes, because that's what I do. Because I am a Jedi. I am Jedi.
I'll be nerding it up at Ren Fair this weekend, so we're gonna have a full
Hey,
experience.
heck yeah, that's exciting. I was gonna say, what are you gonna go as if you had like a specific, it's like Halloween of like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Well, to be fair, the last Ren Fair I went to, someone was fully in a Kirito cosplay, so that's not a weird question to ask.
That is fair. That is. Lord 7th, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Birthday.
No, we have to do just the part where you sing only the word birthday.
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 I don't like this.
Birthday.
Birthday.
There it is.
Nick's favorite is, "This is your birthday song. It isn't very long."
I like that one too. That was pretty great.
I had a
Thanks.
friend in college who would go, "It's your birthday. It's your birthday. And stuff. Sickness is in the air, but it's your birthday.
I
It's
like
your
that one.
birthday." It's like, thank you. I guess.
Yeah. We brought
But-
joy.
That's life right there. Oh, that's right. I was gonna post this.
What's happening?
Ooh,
I don't know. I think he's muted.
you're muted, Aaron.
He's
Oh,
muted.
your thing died.
Oh,
Oh, no! What?
I was wondering what the wiggle was. I was like, are we all dancing like it's the 1950s? Because I can get into that. Oh, he's back. I don't know how to dance, Grandpa. Well, can you wiggle your finger? Then you dance.
All right,
That's really odd parents.
Can you hear me
I
now?
think so.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I hear all the
Yeah.
errors going on with you.
Yeah, I know. Because it's like, oh, there's a new microphone. Oh, there's a new microphone. Oh, there's a new microphone. Oh my gosh.
Did you
Can't-
know there's a new microphone?
I knew nothing.
Okay. But other than that, we have our glorious players back for another round of
Back for another
round of whatever we decide to do. We have Dimitri, Ezra, and Orin. Beautiful.
I got a lot of dairy tonight.
Oh,
That's
that's
all you
great.
know. You're welcome.
It's beautiful. But yeah, I don't think we have much more going on at the moment. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Age of Innovation and, see what the heck happens. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful timing.
That is so many chicken nuggets.
Oh my god.
Time that so that way it would
That
show my food.
no, too late. Too late. Everybody saw.
We were back from stream right as you sat down. Can I have one? What the? You
Can
clearly
we-
had
wait.
it.
Up an entire chicken and his family.
What
Yeah.
did I do? I did a 100-piece before on stream.
That's true. Is
I don't
this
like that.
another 100 piece?
No, it's just a bag.
The entire bag?
Yeah, it's just a
99
bag.
then.
Shh, can we see the plate again?
They're small.
I went to see the
Higher,
But they're
higher.
like, it's just this.
That's beautiful.
You know-
They're the veggie ones. The
Okay.
impossible ones.
Well, serving size is 64, so.
Impossibly delicious.
Yeah. It's
With some
impossible to finish.
buffalo.
I can't say anything. I ate an entire box of mac and cheese all by myself before this, so I will not be judging.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway.
All right. Are we ready? All right. As we get started. We'll put this over here.
I don't want
Or
to
it-
bounce anymore. It's making my belly upset.
Yeah. Orin
Right.
is currently driving a cart going through the roadways of Milan. This cart that you are in, you know what? Bring back the horse buggy. I did like that sound. Oh wait, there's this one. This one actually has a cart sound. It sounds less intense. As you are going through the streets, you are heading towards the fortress, here in Milan. If you look on the map, it is in the top left-hand corner, basically.
Let me pull that up.
Yeah, which, by the way, if you are not in our Discord already, I will post our initial map. Put this. There's a Discord invite.
Should download
No.
that map. We'll do that right now.
Is it the big purple one?
Well, in that, yeah, it's there's like a field out in front of that, but I colored the whole thing, so I'm gonna put that in campaign art. Yeah, put that in there. That way. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna do. we go. Map
So
is
tell us that you're
set.
proud of us.
Yes, I'm so very proud of you. All right. As you are traveling this way on the side of this thing, you've been working for Adesso Transporto for, a couple of weeks now. They have come to rely on your strength and musculature to help with these large deliveries. Especially lately, as the large deliveries are beginning to ramp up with all of the preparations that are happening. But behind you in the cart, there's 2 carts. It's yours in the front, and then behind you is your coworker Luca. You are currently transporting these large crates towards the fortress. And as you arrive, the guards there tell you to pull around to the back. This is not necessarily all that surprising for you, mostly because you guys have been delivering stuff here for the last almost like week now. And it's ranged in size from just normal small crates that you've gotten from the river barges to some of the larger things, some of them filling up the cart with a single crate, some of them packed with a bunch of smaller ones. But whatever this Emperor Napoleon, soon to be King Napoleon of Italy, is planning, he's got a lot of crap that he is bringing into the city. You pull around to the back as the guards point to a spot for you to get to. And you see before you the expansive lawn that is used for basically practice for the army. Mostly for the local army, but apparently they're planning something for the coronation as well. And it's almost like battlefield size. It's huge, huge, huge. And you can see currently that there are soldiers out there. Some of them are marching in formation. Some of them are running in formation. You see one of the where's my list? Okay, one of the guys that is kind of in charge of overseeing the offloading of these things, Terenzio. He comes over to you. Hey. Another delivery.
You all seem to be really needing everything. So here we are again.
Well, good. Yes, if you want to just place those boxes there next to that pile, and I'll get things sorted.
I think Oren's not even Luca's not even gonna get up. Oren's just gonna go and get the boxes himself and put them down.
You see, you hand him the invoice slip, and he checks things off and goes to inspect the boxes, make sure everything's good. Luca comes down off of his cart finally. He's maybe a little more on the lazy side, and it has kind of let you do a lot of the heavy lifting. But he's still a decent guy. Comes over to you. So. Did you take a peek at what's inside?
I thought I would be fired if I did that.
Well, only if someone caught you. I was just curious.
Did you?
No.
No.
I was just curious if you knew.
I mean, will you take a look?
Well, not now. We just dropped it off. I was curious if you had looked before when we were loading things. I forgot to ask you.
Can we roll to see if I did or not?
Sure.
What would you like me to roll?
Curiosity check. I will say over the past few weeks, I mean, this we can do without a roll. over the past few weeks, with all of these things being brought here, would you say you would have done so?
Probably, considering we're casing this joint.
Okay. So then give me a sleight of hand check and an investigation check.
Okay. First off, sleight of hand. 21.
Ooh, nice sleight of hand. Shit.
And investigation is a 15.
Come on. We will say over the past couple of weeks, it has been tense. There has been a couple of cases of weapons, but nothing. I would say nothing crazy outside the ordinary. It's been like a box of sabers, a box of like muskets, like normal, but they look more ornamental than they look super functional. These are something that you would imagine like parade soldiers would use. The boxes that you just dropped off are two large, you imagine tents. It's a lot of like canvasy fabric that's just kind of rolled up, and then it's got a bunch of let's say pikes, but like poles and stuff.
Nothing too interesting. Just I'm guessing like military showings, preparations, tents, that kind of stuff. All for the facade, I guess.
Fair. I was hoping for something maybe a little juicy.
Oh, I know, right?
I was saying dock master, but dock master is not who this person is. We'll say the guy who works here at the fortress. He comes back over, gives you back the paper. He's like, okay, it has all been checked out. It seems like everything is good to go. So here you are with your paper.
All right. And payment is due at the end of the week. You know how it goes. One of our guys will come around and collect.
Of course. We will make sure that your money is sent. There is plenty of it.
All right.
You get back into the cart and head back to Adesso Transporto, which we'll put that on the map at some point. That way you know where that place. I forgot to put that on there. As you are on your way back, as you're going through, back through the city again, you hear a sharp little whistle from behind as Luca whistles to like alert you. And just as you hear the whistle, you hear three, tudum, 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 as three small boys have jumped up onto your empty cart and make their way up towards where you are seated. You see Jacopo, Oronzo, and Pepe. These are they're not necessarily like what's it called? When you have no parents.
Orphans.
Oh my god.
Dimitri?
Yeah, Dimitri.
Yeah.
See also Dimitri. They're not
They're called
necessarily.
Dimitris.
They're three little Dimitris.
We learned the word is detritus.
Detritus, yes. These boys you have befriended over the last couple of weeks, particularly Jacopo. Jacopo comes over. Oronzo and Pepe are kind of like Jacopo's yes men. They hang out with him all the time. Jacopo is the business guy. So, I should clarify this. Do you go by Oren, or do you have another name that you use?
He probably goes by another name. Oh boy, I don't want to go for something that's stereotypical and awful.
Mario.
I was gonna say Luigi, but
Luigi. Wario. Waluigi.
Around these parts, they call me Jumpman. Mario, Jumpman, Mario.
go by Enzo.
Enzo. Okay. I love it. Jacobo goes, Enzo. Enzo.
Yeah.
He gives you a little, like a little, there's a secret little handshake that you guys do.
Ba-la-la-la.
La, 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 la. He gives you in doing that, he produces a small pouch, and you hear the jingle jangle of coins. He gives it over to you. This is for your winnings last from the other night.
Thank you.
You open it up, and you now have 100 lira.
Nice. I don't know how I'm gonna denote
It's gold.
that. Okay,
There's 100
cool.
gold.
I'll denote that.
No. So, you fought pretty good. I think, and you didn't seem to take too much of a beating this time. Did you want to maybe set up another fight soon?
Are you saying that you have a fight available?
I'm not saying that I'm not.
That's a double negative.
Oh, I mean, what am I supposed to say again?
Do you have a fight set up, or are you wanting to know if I'm up for another fight?
Both.
Yes.
Okay, then yes.
All right. So when you're doing business in the future, don't confuse yourself with doublespeak. It's gonna just make it harder for you, because you have to keep track of what you're saying and what they think you're saying.
Okay.
If you want to use doublespeak, make sure you know what you're saying.
I was pretty sure that I knew what I was saying.
But you didn't know what I was saying.
That's because you're confusing.
And that's where the problem lies. You know, I had a teacher once who was probably the best you could possibly get at misdirection.
What happened to him?
Well, a monster
he?
exploded out of his back, and he was eaten from the inside.
There's a moment where he just stares at you. Make a persuasion check. Or intimidation, whichever you prefer in this situation.
You know, which is better. Okay, they're the same because I'm not raging, so it would be a waste to use a rage just for this.
He's stealthily raging.
2.
He looks at
Punches
you.
an orphan.
He's just like, I don't believe you.
Well, that's your fault then if you can't believe me.
Okay.
I know what I saw.
Sure. Okay, so here's the deal. 2 nights from now, in the warehouse district, I will find you. You come to the corner of the piazza, and I will take you to the arena in which you are going to fight.
So what can you tell me about this guy?
I think you will find that he is going to be more of a challenge than the local drunkards you've been fighting recently.
And why is that?
I'm not going to give away surprises, but let's say he comes
I'll take
from
out two coins and
two
give them to
the
him.
lira.
Yeah.
You drive a hard bargain. Okay, Enzo, but just this one time because I like you so much. Don't think you can take advantage of me now, okay?
Oh,
I'm
I
a
would
very
never.
astute businessman. So, here's...
Business boy, but yes.
You are 12.
He comes from up north, beyond the mountains.
Meaning? Oh, well, Jacobo, you've lost your voice again.
You've
I
been
have
replaced by computer beeps and loops.
no.
Hang on, let me open a tab. Had Microsoft been invented yet in 1805?
Nah.
That's gonna be a firm
Well,
no.
it meant something different.
How about now? There we go.
Yay!
Sheesh. That's all I know. He's supposed to have come down. He's supposed to be have coming. Ugh. He is supposed to be coming down from the other side of the mountains.
So still Italian though. Not
I don't
somebody
think so.
You don't.
She's from the other side of the Alps.
Did you say she?
He is from the other
okay.
side of the Alps. I would not make you fight a woman. That would be disgraceful.
Well, I mean, she could be very strong.
But you would not want to fight a woman. What happened to? That's not an honorable fight.
Is it honorable to deny someone who is equally challenging of a fighter? Just because of the way that they were born?
He looks down the street at a passing woman. He's like, "Would you fight her?"
If she wanted to?
I think you would break her bones.
Well, that
The
is her
cinnamon
choice.
stick lady?
Yeah, yeah, His little old woman, just like, oh.
You don't know. She could turn out to be a master of martial arts.
What are martial arts?
Well, you know, I hear that there are certain people who learn to use their body as a weapon more so than, what I do where I just punch really hard. They make it into almost like a type of dance that involves fists and kicks and they could kill you 17 ways before you even hit the ground.
Can you count that high?
I can. It's about as high as I can go.
I don't know. I feel like this is another one of your crazy stories that you're trying to tell me all the time.
Well, you have to learn to believe in something, because otherwise, you got nothing.
Well, if I find someone who knows these martial arts, then maybe that would be a very fun fight to watch. Maybe even a
Perhaps.
very rewarding and lucrative one, too.
Maybe. All right, so 2 nights, Warehouse District.
Yes, edge of the piazza, I will find you.
Right.
And then I will take you to the secret location. Which, by the way, you know where it's the same. It's always the same place. So.
Jacobo,
Yes.
are you being safe?
What do you mean?
Like, are you going out of your way to do stupid things in order to get these fights and to get your business?
Me? I would do stupid things like this. Who do you think I am? You think I was just born yesterday? Define what do you No, I was not. It was a while ago. But still, the point remains. It was not. I'm not. What stupid things do you think I would be doing? I am just a boy. And I am just living my life.
Hold on, you are a business boy, as we have discussed.
Only when it suits me.
I've never seen such blatant cannon fodder in my life that is the face of this child.
I don't know. Dimitri's brother's still on the chopping block.
I refuse.
Okay. Well,
You don't age out of that.
you get close to a spot where you have to stop as like the carts are backed up. He goes, "Hey, Pepe, Oronzo, let's go. This is our stop." And they climb off the edge of the thing and they get to the bottom. And then he as he turns to walk away, he goes, "Oh!" And he comes back around and he does a little secret handshake with you again. Don't forget, big man. We've got a lot of money riding on this.
Mm-hmm. Listen to your mother.
You don't talk about me. You keep my mother out of your mouth, okay?
Then you maybe should keep her in your head when you say things.
I'm watching you. Come on, boys,
No
let's
one
go.
else, baby. You watch nobody else, baby.
Beautiful.
Or he's just trying to be some sort of a positive role model, but he doesn't really know how.
That's okay. You did great.
He's
Hey,
just saying
Ezra
random
would give you a
platitudes.
firm 6 out of 10
Okay.
Good.
on that interaction with the child.
You
You would never guess that I do it for a living.
returning to the warehouse. Incidentally, in the warehouse district here in Dimitri, what are you doing? Goobertron. So I can hear your.
Nuggets.
I feel like I can still
You
hear.
can hear that. My bad.
Yeah.
I told you I had it on in the background.
Well, I didn't. That was a while ago. Good goober.
I
was like,
didn't hear anything, but my
didn't.
headphones.
I was like, there is no way this
I'm
boy
like,
is still watching TV. Okay.
I'm actually eating, and we have like 5 left of these.
Holy crap! You put all those away already?
Let's go! That's my boy.
He's a monster.
I don't eat like I used to.
He's goated with
I
the
don't know.
sauce, and the sauce is ketchup. It looks like.
No, it's buffalo sauce.
Buffalo, then barbecue, and now spicy ketchup.
Ah, but there is ketchup in there. I was right. I was a fourth of the way right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you get back to the warehouses and you go into this large building. As you park the carts and the attendants start to undo the horses, you see sitting on a bunch of crates there is a small group of people. They seem to be crowding around, like trying to stare at some of the carts. And do you go over there?
Yeah.
Ezra, I need you to make a medicine check for me.
On who?
Yourself.
Based on what?
I haven't seen you in 3 weeks, and this is how I find you.
Show him beat the shit out of you.
I'd like to see you
Medicine.
try.
Medicine.
I will beat you up with a horse.
17.
17. Beautiful. Oren, you walk
Everyone
up to
is dead.
you walk up to this group that seems to be gathered around, just as you hear a loud crunch. And you hear a ah! And you hear the crowd go, ooh. As part of the crowd starts to part and back up, you see Ezra has just reset a man's arm back into his socket after it had been pulled out by a horse. Not like the arm was pulled off, but like as it had been like, what's it called when this comes out of your socket?
Dislocated.
Dislocated. Yeah, the arm gets
Aaron, you doing
dislocated.
okay there, buddy?
No.
Okay.
I'm struggling.
His brain is soup.
Soup. As the arm has been dislocated, Ezra has just finished. Dr. Ezra. Dr. Ezra, speaking of, do you go by Ezra or do you go by another name?
Probably going by another name. What's a name that Ezra would go by? I'm not creative.
Geronimo.
No, I don't think because I don't
Oliver.
think he'd be masquerading as like an Italian person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's probably gonna remain British, so he'd probably go with like, shit. My brain was like, name another one of your D&D characters. Ulrich. Fuck. He'll probably go
Kalama.
by. No, that's a woman. Let's go with Augur.
Augur. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Dr. Auger.
I only have so many male characters.
As the crowd parts, you see, Oren, you see Ezra here, attending to this man who earlier this morning had been trying to calm one of the horses and then had his arm dislocated when his hand got caught in one of the stirrups, in one of the things. So, and he was dragged for a little bit. They obviously called a doctor as you were leaving, and then go figure, look who shows up. The guy, your current patient, a big 6'6" man with it's probably like almost 300 pounds of pure muscle, had been crying like a baby all up until the moment of you shoving that ball socket back into his shoulder. And he's like, oh. Is it going to be better now?
I mean, yeah, it's not dislocated anymore. That's for certain. I'm gonna fix you up with a sling here, and maybe just don't use it for a bit. Ice it, help get the swelling go down. But it'll be fine. You'll be fine. You walk it off. You'll be riding and
He
before
looks,
you know it.
or as big, buff, bearish of a man as he is, he looks like a toddler right now that just got an ouchie. He's like, oh, you're like, this does not hurt that much.
A lollipop.
Did you tell I tabbed over to Google when lollipops were invented?
No. Are you serious?
I just was like, I have to give this man a lollipop today. Shit. Many American shit. Oh, it wasn't invented until 1908. Fuck! I give this man some other kind of sweet.
You gave me a sweet roll.
I give him, yeah. Ezra gives him some sort of hard.
I'm sure they little candies. I'm sure they have little
hard
candies.
candy and a pat on the head.
Oh, thank you, doctor.
You were very brave.
You're just like, oh my god.
Grown ass man.
You see the other dock workers here, the other warehouse workers is looking around, and then they start to clear as the foreman comes by. Foreman, that was the word that I could not think of earlier. As the foreman comes by, he's like, all right, back to work. Oren and Ezra, you make eye contact for that brief moment as your other lives have intersected for a brief moment.
Walk away.
Okay. I didn't know if you were gonna actually interact or not, but okay.
No. I don't want to blow my cover.
No.
I've never seen that man in my life.
Giacomo could be around. He could know things.
Jacobo's nowhere near here. He's on the other side.
Could do anything.
That's what Jacobo wants you to think.
Giacomo is everywhere. He doesn't mind his mother.
True.
That's the scariest thing.
He doesn't mind his mother, or his manners, or his money.
Oh, also true. Okay, Ezra, with this current list done, you have one more house call to make before you return to the clinic. The next one is another simple something. A man kind of high up into the local nobility is probably a wealthy merchant. He's been complaining of some persistent stomach pain. Going over to him, you find the culprits in several bottles of empty wine that he has been apparently dousing himself with. It's probably just a little bit of hangover, a little bit of probably burning a hole through his kidneys and liver
failure.
Yeah, probably something.
Pancreatitis.
Casual.
It's incredible. It's honestly impressive that I don't actually know what's not wrong with you.
But that sees you into the afternoon, and before too long, you look at the time, and it is about break time. This is a point in the afternoon, and a very important time in the afternoon in Italian culture. It's kind of a whole Latin thing where you do the siesta thing, but for Italians, it's the aperitivos. So it's time to go out for happy hour, basically, is what it is.
Not this guy. Not my patient. No more happy hour for him.
No more happy hour. No more happy hour.
He done.
You and one of your fellow doctors, we're going to call him Marcelino. Marcelino loves to go to this one particular bar where they have been crafting more than just afternoon wine. They've been crafting some German beers or importing some German beers. You know,
Hell yeah.
just a couple little snacks, a little German beer can go a long way. You find yourself here at this dive. We'll say that it's called the dive. Because it sits right there on one of the canals where a bunch of the river barges go by. What's his name? Marcelino is now like going on and on about how the practice has recently how he's recently had been recently sent out to the front lines to help with Napoleon's armies, and was gratefully now back. But now it sounds like he's about to have to go out again. And he's just like, I do not want, you do not understand how badly I do not want to go and deal with these things. Oh, good, the waiter's finally bringing us our drinks. That's about time.
No. Help me understand.
He like, and then as the drinks are set on the table, you look up at the waiter and you see Dimitri.
A child.
A child. Dimitri, you have brought over, these are some, your boss. What did I put his name? Carlo. Your boss, Carlo, has told you to go take care of these two doctors. They are very high-paying customers. And you go over and you see Ezra sitting across from this other doctor here at the brewery that you are working at. You bring them some of your latest German hoppy concoctions.
That explains the German beer. They've got a fucking
Mm-hmm.
German working here. Should have known.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I heard you all needed some refreshments.
Yes, it has been a
Oh,
very
you have
long.
no idea.
It has been a
I think
long
a
day.
long day.
Yes. Well, to a good weekend.
To less long days ahead, yeah?
Careful though, because too much of these, you'll be on the ground.
Are you saying that I cannot handle my liquor?
I'm just warning you.
Well, how about you go back to doing your job and I will go back to doing mine, and that is enjoying. This is really good. Wow. It's like you see his eyes are already going, whoa. You, Dimitri and Ezra, you both watch as this other guy is like already starting to go like woozy. It's like, this is
Wow.
really, really good.
The Germans really know what they're doing, it looks like.
I will be right back. He gets up and like starts to stumble over and like goes towards the refresher.
Did you poison that man?
No, it's just the latest concoction.
What did you put in there?
What you're drinking.
This is a Coca-Cola. It's
Without-
delicious.
Which had
What-
cocaine in it at one point.
Beautiful. You have a couple minutes to yourselves. Do you say anything else before going back to your jobs?
I guess have you? Well, you've been wandering around this bar scene. I'm sure you've seen more than just me around. You got any fun little information?
I've just seen a lot of shady people and a lot of overworked people. And I mean a lot of them.
Well, that's not
Ugh.
quite news.
I'll let you know if I find anything else, though.
Yeah. While that is interesting, they have those everywhere. That doesn't really help our wider purpose, I don't think.
I mean, get them drunk enough, though. They tip very well.
You already have a job. What do you need the money for?
I mean, you know, some local currency doesn't help. Doesn't hurt.
Like, wait,
Doesn't
do you
help.
get paid?
Not
We
really.
don't have to pay to eat.
You just don't pay
Yeah,
to
our
eat.
Place to
food-
stay.
Our board, and everything is. We have yeah. So I guess disposable income is nice. Anyway,
Travel is also free.
I'm assuming I have not
Health insurance.
infiltrated like the Napoleon forces and like the cult yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's what we're working towards.
Yeah.
Late nights, though, a lot of uniforms come in here, and they get extremely rowdy. So maybe then we could get something out of someone there.
That's not a bad idea. Helping someone cure a hangover is also not the worst way to introduce myself as a practitioner of sorts. I guess I'll have to stick around super late.
Marcelino's.
I think I saw Orin at the camp. Maybe, we slip something to him to maybe have his group come out drinking and have us all under one roof. That'll probably help us try to move in on something or someone if we need to.
Possibly.
It is of note that the soldiers coming into the city have only just recently started to trickle in small battalions and legions. The rumor has it, Dimitri, as you love that phrase. Rumor has it.
Ooh, rumor has it.
That.
Okay,
Orla, yeah. That many more are on their way. So soon, a lot of the bars are going to be overflowing with French and Italian patrons. But you see Marcelino coming back over to the table. He comes and sits down. Oh, I feel much better now. Anyway.
I have another one.
Give me a moment. Bring me some bruschetta first, and then we will talk.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I'll be back.
Marcelino goes on to talk about, so where was I? Oh, yes. I don't want to go to this, go back out to the army. It seems like every so often there's just some stupid soldier that thinks that they are above, all of the rest. And if I am completely honest with you, some of them do get rather preferential treatment.
How's that?
I don't know. I swear. Now, this might sound crazy. And I'm not one to be really paying attention to the details of the outfits and uniforms of soldiers and whatnot, but there were some that just acted differently from the rest. Like they had their own little group. They always seemed to stick together. The commanding officers seemed to really look down on them at times, as if they were given special leeway. It was strange, but perhaps it was just my imagination.
That's fair. That is odd. Nothing to mention. Did you mention clothes, or do they have like Are they wearing anything that denotes them as a higher rank or a separate rank from the others? Please say
nothing,
it's red.
nothing in the way of rank. Like there were no medallions or stars or pips or anything. They did have a strange, like they seem to always have black, like a black band around their arm. At first, I thought it was just a fashion statement. You know, the French are always trying to upstage Italians in their fashion, but I noticed that not very many had this black band on their arm. And they always seem to stick together.
I come back with it.
Ah,
There you go.
grazie mille.
Here's 2 more drinks for each of you, and
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
here's a
I'm
pitcher of
willing.
water just in case,
You are smarter than you look.
and 2 small glasses for the water.
Thank you. Anyway, what was I saying, Ezra? And then he goes back.
You were talking about these individuals that are
Oh,
sort
yeah,
of
yeah.
separate from the larger machine.
Eh.
A raid is here.
Oh, look, another party has joined the
Another party has entered the bar.
has entered the bar.
They've heard tale of this new German beer.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, if you need, I could always come with you and help. I mean, many hands and all that, and I've dealt with my fair share of elitist pricks in my journeys from Oxford to here, so I could manage maybe some people that some members of the group that might think that they are better than the rest.
Oh, speaking of journeys, how goes your studies? I hear you were asking some of the other doctors about looking through the case files. What you looking for? Oh God, what was it?
Was it? What did I tell you?
No. You did not tell me this. This was my. I'm just doing the bit. Yes, the symptoms or incidents. Something about infections you were looking for. We found any
Right.
of those?
No, I mean, luckily or unluckily, depending on how you want to look at it, I haven't seen much. Which, you know, on some level good, you know, infection's bad, diseases are bad. But on the other level, it's still a major unknown to me, which is any amount of science's worst nightmare.
Yes. Well,
But you know, if maybe if I come with you tonight to the, you know, to deal with the soldiers, I could ask around them. You know, maybe expand my I guess my subject pool. I don't know how to put it.
sure. I suppose. Any help would always be appreciated. So I appreciate. By all means, once we are done with this, the next when I have to go make my rounds, then I will make sure to bring you along.
Oh, sounds like a date.
This German beer. It's very good.
It's delicious. Have you been to Germany before?
No. It's too far.
It's all right.
You have?
I've passed through.
Oh, it's already empty. It's such a
Oh
shame.
my god. I've passed through, you know.
I come back with another one. Here you go.
Where do you
Wow.
keep coming from?
I work here. I
Which
pick up the old trash and go away.
yeah, which to that effect, Dimitri, you have been working here while for like the last couple weeks, learning a little bit of the brewing secrets, learning how a little bit of the wine secrets. The owner, Carlo, is over behind the bar looking at a bunch of papers and just kind of rubbing his face. Hey, Mamma Mia. How are those two out there?
Getting drunk.
Oh, well, good. Hopefully they tip well.
I don't see why they wouldn't. If not, I could probably rough them up a bit.
I don't think that will be necessary, but it's good to know that you have that, that you have that in you. Dimitri, do you go by a pseudonym?
Just Augustus.
Augustus. Okay. Beautiful. Augustus, how do you feel about serving to classier clientele?
It depends. Who's the clientele?
Well, he gestures down at the papers there on the bar. We've been selected as some of those to be catering the coronation in a month's time.
Oh.
Yes, well, it is going to be a selection. We are in the running. We could be selected, hopefully. Maybe we won't, but also it would be good for business. But also the Cazzo is Napoleon, like he wants to be king and
I mean, if we do it, we're gonna need to bring the good stuff.
Your little concoctions seem to be doing quite well.
Maybe, but I think I could tweak it better to where it's more smoother, I guess.
I know nothing of these foreign brewing methods. All I know is wine. But you have come in with a good product, and the customers seem to be liking it well enough. I've not that I am meaning to pry, Augustus, but part of the notice is that anyone who will be serving at the coronation will have to have identification of sorts to prove that they are local.
Of course. I mean, it is high security, right?
It's
For
going
being
to,
a coronation.
the entire city is going to be cleared out of foreigners. Only local Milanese and Italian will be allowed to, and French, will be allowed to attend or be anywhere within the city limits.
Yeah, that'll be no problem.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Well,
Meanwhile, inside, oh god, that's a problem.
well,
I told you not to let your passport expire before we came out here.
I was about to say, did we ever have fake identification? Being
it's
think
not.
we were-
It's
We were supposed to get things from Jacob, I think, at some point.
Yeah.
but that's
Something.
as
I
far
don't know
as
if it was.
yeah,
that.
as far as I know, don't quote me on this because I haven't looked it up, but the idea of passports and you can carry like some sort of identification, but it wasn't as big of a deal. There's usually a paper like being like almost like a birth certificate that you could use, but again, also that wasn't as big of a common thing to have. So
Just a piece of paper that's with your name on it. Site, source, trust me, bro.
I do what I want.
Do what I want. But they are wanting some sort of like confirmation that you are, not some foreign spy, basically.
Yeah.
Foreign agent.
So, according to Google, off record,
According to Google, I am a spy.
they didn't have any
me.
visa or passport requirements in Milan in 1800s.
Mm-hmm. I know, but
Guys, I was wrong. Lollipops were invented in the Middle Ages. I've been reading that this whole time.
oh my gosh! All right, so I'm putting that in the thing.
Oh, God.
Lollipops were invented in the Middle Ages.
Technically, the first confection that resembles a lollipop dates back to the Middle Ages when nobility would eat boiled sugar on sticks.
Oh.
I started reading it again because I saw a category of lollipop called medicinal, and it's like, yeah, they make lollipops with fentanyl in them now.
Oh my gosh!
Huh?
Huh? What? Huh?
Lollipops are traced back to the Middle Ages. Okay.
Got a little bit of a nosebleed. Just a tiny one. Think about those lollipops too much.
Yeah.
Want a
So,
lollipop now?
you have a lolly get bent. Yeah, B-Town, exactly. Dimitri, you continue to serve these two doctors, and the others here in the bar for the rest of the evening before it is time for you to go
I
home.
try to give Ezra the strongest ones, by the way.
Okay,
Thanks, man.
Ezra, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Me and my 14 Constitution. Thank you. That is a 12. It was a 2, and then it bounced off the backboard of the dice tray to a 10. But I almost died in this bar during our fucking siesta.
That's beautiful.
12.
12. All right. Easy enough to adjust to the poisons circulating through your body with Dimitri's brews. Your mind briefly goes to a curious thought about stories of witches and cauldrons and brews, and then you think, Dimitri, brews. Oh, you're...
I bet he bruised when he died.
Oh no. But within hours, the three of you, your shifts are done for the day, and you all return to the safety of your safe house. If you guys want to choose one that you want to kind of call your main base, you have those options there. I think there's 4 of them. And then, if I'm not mistaken, on
There's
the
5.
5, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and then on the side, they kind of say a little bit under safe houses of like what it is.
Oh shit, yeah, there's that. I didn't even see that.
Oh, I see them now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Wow.
I'm looking for the word safe houses.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't see that over here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our options are corner apartment, bunker,
With a lab.
or a lab. Yeah,
No.
bunker with a lab.
Bunker with a lab.
Regular bunker, 2 corner apartments, or main apartment.
The 3 is just the largest one.
3 is also the most centrally located, so it's probably the easiest for us to reach.
Mm-hmm.
So I would
Yeah.
say that one.
Yeah.
Zoom this bad boy in. Ah, there we are.
Number 1 is way too close to the thing, though.
That is incredibly close.
I mean, it'd be good, but
But we
lot of
could
bad.
see the amphitheater from our window. It'd be so nice.
Yeah, we could watch the chaos unfold and go, man, we should do something about that.
Just a cup of tea.
Anyway.
Just like, nice.
then again, number 2.
as a lab. We don't really need a lab right now, though. I don't think I have anything to contribute to a lab setting.
No.
I'm fine with 1 or 3.
Let's do
5
3.
is
Yeah,
as
3.
far
Call
away
3.
as possible. Trace, for favor.
I'm also gonna go back through it and highlight the waterways, so you know the canals where the water is. Because the warehouse district, I did not mark it, but it's near the southern part. I want to say, yeah, because there's like a bunch of the waterways that kind of come into the city there on the southern south. What's it called? The southwestern side of the city. Okay.
These street names are so strange. Like every intersection they change.
Oh, ew. Why would you point that out to me? Now I'm upset about it.
Beautiful.
Goddamn Italians.
Why would they do this?
Imagine if every street name was a pasta shape. You're gonna want to turn
no.
left on Rigatoni. You hit Fusilli, you've gone too far.
That's crazy. All right. Once you're back at the house,
If you find the book of the Beppo, you're in the wrong place.
back at the house, you hold on. You get to once you get there, meet about, yeah, exactly. Zanakule is there, and she has a package.
I forgot there was a 4th person with us.
Mm-hmm. Zanakule is has taken up residence as a import and export dealer. She occasionally sees Orin, especially when at warehouses and some of the markets as they're picking up supplies. Obviously, you guys can choose to all live in the same place. You can choose to each one live at a different location, but you're meeting up together because Zanakule has received a package from Jacob. Now you get your toys.
Toys.
I trust. Mm-hmm.
Toys.
I trust that that you all had a good day.
He's alright.
Make sure you tried to get me fucking plastered.
I didn't try.
Well, you didn't succeed. You got my friend or colleague, boss. You got him fucking plastered.
And I was giving him the weaker stuff.
I know.
Well, I don't know for sure if that is something to be proud of, but was it at least enjoyable, Ezra?
I mean, yeah, it was damn good. Stout, ale, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Well, there you go. We have received a small shipment from the Priory SEMA debris. It seems that Jacobs and his crew have been working hard on bringing us a few little treasures for us to use. Let's see. She still opens the box and starts putting stuff out on a table. We got this bracer. We have a chime.
You were gonna say chunk lovers.
These little. She picks up some pouches of dust, or the kind of has dust that comes off of it. There's a orb.
There's one packet of cocaine for each of us.
There's
yeah,
does care.
Jacob got my request for angel dust.
There's a little metallic sphere she puts down there. There's 2 rods with some strange almost veins of precious stone that kind of run through it. Almost looks like marble that's attached to metal. It's very strange.
Jacob gave us his veiny rod.
Yeah.
There is
metal spheres.
only one metal sphere. Thank you very much. There's a couple of what looks like necklaces, but they almost look like gears at the same time. They're like almost solid metal, but they do have like a clasp on them. And then she pulls out a paper. Okay, let's see what we have here. This, she points at the bracer, is a bracer of flying daggers.
And that does what exactly?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
She picks up the armband, and when you look at it, it looks like it's probably about like that big. You know, it's not like a big bracer, but it's about yay. About yay. What the fuck does that even mean? Anyway,
He's like himself today.
no.
Do eat a Snickers.
When she like rotates it, you can see that there are these little, it's almost like a bandolier where it like would have bullets, but the tiny little bumps, they seem to have almost like a clear dart in each one. And she pulls one out, and you can see a semi-solidified like a dagger, about like that big, that kind of like extends out, and it's almost like you can semi-transparent. It's almost like you're looking at what is it, like the cloaking technology on like predators and stuff, where or it kind of shimmers through it.
Are
But
these the Pokeballs?
no, these are flying daggers. And then she throws it, and you see it fly through the air, and it hits the wall, and then it vanishes. Whoosh. And then there's another one that appears where she pulled it out. So, basically, as an action, you can pull up to 2 of these magic daggers from the bracer and immediately hurl them, making a ranged attack with each dagger. A dagger vanishes if you don't hurl it right away, and the daggers disappear right after they hit or miss, and the bracer never runs out of daggers. It's like a little thing you can put on your wrist.
That's so sick.
That isn't bad at all.
I'm going to put these in our little group chat, or type them up so I don't forget the names.
Magic items, magic items.
As well as passports and work visas.
No, that you have to figure out on your own.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's fine.
Lord.
We're gonna give you infinite weapons, but no passports.
The
You
next
want a
one,
fake ID?
the next one is like it almost looks like a metal tuning fork. And this is a chime of opening. You get here, I'll just bring up the thing again. Chime of opening.
The chime of opening.
It's a knock.
Yeah.
Crazy. Is this in the Zoom or the?
I haven't pushed.
Oh, okay. Here he goes again.
I keep running over my cord, and it keeps freaking out on me. We're gonna say that this one's a little bit smaller because the original one measures a foot long, so it's nothing like that, but it looks a little like a tuning fork. When you strike the chime, it's like you're casting knock. Instead of the spell's customary knocking sound, is replaced by a clear ringing tone of the chime, which is audible out to 300 feet. You can use it about 10 times, but it unlocks any door. So good for unlocking, but it's not going to be very quiet, potentially. So use with caution. Chime of opening. The next one is these little bags that she gives, puts there on the points to on the table. She goes, these you're going to have to use with a little bit of caution. This will make non-magical metal instantly corrode and turn to dust. So you got dust of corrosion. You can throw this dust in the air, filling a 10-foot cube that extends out from you. Surfaces and objects made of non-magical ferrous metal in the area instantly corrode and turn to dust, becoming useless and unsalvageable. Any creature in the area that is made wholly or partly out of metal, which we really don't have to worry about.
Yet.
At the moment, yeah. But there's enough dust in each packet for one use, and you have 2.
Cool.
Dust of corrosion. All right.
This is the vibe I'm getting from this song while we talk about all these magic items. No!
None of that.
I can change it. I can make it a little more exciting.
How dare you?
No, this is wonderful.
No, we're
that
having a
would
great
need to
time.
be-
The other thing worse than changing it to something more upbeat at this point is if you just started playing Leaves from the Vine.
Leaves from the vine.
These two, she picks up the rods, are very interesting. Basically, they're rods of absorption. While holding this rod, you can take a reaction to absorb a spell that is targeting only you and doesn't create an area of effect.
Ooh.
The absorbed spell's effect is canceled, and the spell's energy, not the spell itself, is stored in the rod. The energy has the same level as the spell when it was cast. So basically, it can absorb up to 50 levels of energy, and then you can use that energy to charge a spell. The details of that are in the item, but if that makes sense, do you understand what I'm saying? So it's almost like
It's like having a
counterspell.
spell storing and counterspell at the same time.
Yeah, it's counterspell, but you're instead of storing the actual spell, you're just the level and energy of it. So you can, if you capture
You're
a
stealing
first
the
level,
spell slot.
yeah, basically you're stealing the spell slot. So you got 2 of those. Rod of absorption.
I was expecting immovables. This is way better.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned my lesson with immovable rods. Those things are nightmares.
Mm.
Now they're so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron, you loved it.
Were you telling me that we're not allowed to go up the ass of a dragon and put an immovable rod in there? You're not letting that happen?
Yeah.
If a dragon showed up in 1800s Italy, I don't know what I would do.
I don't know what anybody would do, honestly.
Right.
Can you
I don't-
imagine they just left that out of the history books that during Napoleon's coronation, just an actual dragon showed up?
Listen, history is written by very select people, and
History
Those
is
are
written by the dragons.
History is written by the people that survived the dragon attack.
and didn't want it to be talked about
Mm-hmm.
ever again.
Just that it would wake up.
I was looking. I thought I had a cough drop. Okay. The next one is a rotor of return. So, the next 3 things Jacob cautions are experimental. They're part of a series of devices that was built by one of the founding members of the Fold, a brilliant scientific mind ahead of his time back in ancient Greece, by the name of Laertes.
Yep.
These are these 3
It's fucking Graham.
these 3 things are part of just like a collection of doodads that he had collected, worked on, and created. So with you sounds I do need rest. We probably aren't going to do a full crazy long session today because my throat's running out of juice.
Not juice.
Not juice, but the
Go to
rotor.
the store and get
You
some
know they have apps for that.
I know.
for juice.
Okay. Anyway, rotor of
Looks like you're gonna be
return.
older.
Yeah. Is a lot of these things you guys are gonna have to figure out because they do require attunement, and we can talk about that later. But This one in particular allows you to borrow an object. You name a mundane item with a value of like 50 gold or less, and it appears in your hand or at your feet. It can be any item that appears in the equipment of the player's handbook, or any similar item selected with the DM's permission. The summoned item is transported to you from somewhere else in the world, but it is generic in nature, so that you might call for like a longsword, but you cannot borrow a specific creature's longsword. The item vanishes 10 minutes after it appears. Once you use this feature, it cannot be used again until the next dawn, etc., etc. The other really cool thing is a recall. So as an action, you can set your current location as a point of return locked to the rotor. Anytime thereafter, you can use a bonus action to teleport to the rotor's point of return as long as you're within 500 feet of that point. So it's almost like, what is it? There's like a couple of mechanics like that in some games where it's like you start a point, you can move so far away, and then you can
I think it's an artificer's boots.
Yeah, but I was thinking there's like, I want to say it was in Overwatch or something. There was a character that would do that where you could like
Tracer.
Yeah,
Tracer,
the recall.
The recall, yeah. So that's basically what you could do with this thing.
Overwatch.
No.
Oh hell no! That's what before.
I'm a different kind of nerd.
Same.
As a woman, I'm terrified of Blizzard games.
The next one is the dimensional loop. Basically, with this one, you get kind of like displacement for a minute. Your body comes out of phase with the material world, so it grants you advantage on dexterity, stealth checks to hide, and then imposes disadvantage on attack rolls against you. And then also has fold space. You choose the space you can see within 60 feet of you, and you treat that space as if it were within 5 feet of you until the end of your turn. This allows you to move immediately to that space without provoking opportunity attacks, or to interact with objects or creatures in that space as though they were next to you, including allowing you to make melee attacks into that space. I mean, yeah, basically. I mean, but you only get to do it once, and then you have to wait till the next dawn. So you know, make it count, right?
Can they make attacks back at you?
I would assume so, because it basically opens like
a hole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you just gotta drop a bomb and call it a day.
Within 60 feet and
fireball through that. What a bad idea. Let's do it.
And then there's a chronolometer.
Bless you.
The chronolometer has two things. It's a time bandit, which at the start of your turn you roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, you slow down time, gaining an additional action on your turn and doubling your speed until the end of your turn. On a 4 through 6, you go forward in time to warn yourself of what is to come. The next time you fail a saving throw, attack roll, or ability check, you can re-roll the check and take either result. Once you use this feature, obviously that's it. Then there's also Fate Swap. As a reaction, when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, that creature gains an additional action if it is a creature's turn, or can take an action immediately even though it isn't the creature's turn. Huh. Yeah. Then Zanaquile stops and she looks at the three of you. I give you warning, though. With these things, they are reasons that we have not implemented them into the field much. While most of the time they work.
Flashy.
They are, and they can be extremely useful. However, they can also be unpredictable, and sometimes even function sporadically when you least expect. So, take that into consideration.
I don't have any particular draw towards any of these items. If there's anything you two want to look at first, I'm happy to take what's left.
She finally pulls out another little baggie. These are blood lockets. What? She opens and she pulls out a necklace, and at the end there's like a little, almost like an eyedropper vial. It's like a teeny tiny little press pin thing. She looks down at the notice, and it's like, that is curious. He says that this should help disguise the scent of our blood. I do not know how, and he is not sure exactly if they will work, but it could help us in disguising who we are to those who can smell us, he says.
All right. Well,
Doesn't hurt to give it a shot.
yeah. Happy to be a guinea pig.
Oh, I did not put the numbers there, but one, two,
3.
1, 1, 4. Oh, okay.
Does
cool.
this
Well,
does this chronometer, does it like recharge, or is it like a one-time use, or?
It recharges at dawn.
Okay.
All of the 3 things recharge at dawn.
Okay.
They're just their abilities that.
Right. I mean, and how long does that last for again? Is it one turn?
Depends on what thing.
The I guess like the haste effect.
The time bandit at the start of your turn.
So it's only one turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it works for one turn.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Well, Ezra, you're kind of leader on this
Oh God.
one, so I think you should decide.
Bruv, I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with magic items, let alone experimental tech. I mean, obviously, okay. Step 1, we all get a blood locket. Done. Easy.
Perfect. Nice.
Now, the above table question is, are we splitting this just between the 3 of us, or are we splitting between us 3 and our 4th party member? Or does she have her own stuff? Like,
She's
what
kind
do
of
we...
got her own stuff. I would say you guys get first dibs. If you want to give her something, then yeah. Well,
The way I see it, there's 9 items, so everyone gets 3.
All right.
But I don't feel any particular kind of way about any of them. I kind of want the bracer. That sounds cool. And daggers are technically monk weapons, so I'll
There
have
you
my
go.
monk die on that. But that's about it.
I
I
think
can already disengage as a bonus action and move very fast, so I don't need anything that allows me to move around too quickly. If somebody else wants one of those.
I would really like the chronometer. I
Have
think
at
that
it.
sounds cool.
I'll take the chime.
Okay, so that's... Hold on, let me do something. There we go. Okay, so bracer, done. Lockets, done. Chronometer, done. Chime, done. That leaves 2 dust of corrosion, 2 rods of absorption, 1 rotor of return, and 1 dimensional loop. I'll take one of the rods. I can deflect a lot of things. Magic is not one of them. So having the ability to deflect magic would be very nice.
Right. Dimitri.
I think I'll take the dimensional.
Right.
That leaves the rotor, one more rod, and both dusts.
I'll take a dust.
You'll take a dust. All right. Well, then that leaves a dust and a rod and a rotor. Remind me, the rotor of return is the one that's like the
The tracer
it's the
ability.
Overwatch thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the last dust.
Right.
So I took the bracer, a dust, and a rod. That leaves you two to fight over the second rod and the tracer ability. Let me write this down.
If I would suggest probably Dimitri take the rod, because then he can refuel his spells.
I'm happy to take the rotor.
There you go.
All right, tracer.
You know, able to have, well, more also to just call random items.
Yeah. It's like a conjuration thing a little bit.
Yeah. So those are my three things.
Now, mind you, these are, well, you can add them to your inventory, and then we're going to say attunement is, you'll have to do at least a short rest attunement. Where you're just kind of like affixing it to yourself, sort of thing.
And these are not official items, correct?
No, they are.
So I'm not gonna... Oh, they are? Okay.
They should. You should be able to like type them in. If you can't, let me know and I'll figure it out what we need to do.
Fine. Don't forget your blood lockets, boys. We don't want to be stinky.
Blood
Can we test it out to see?
rocket?
You would
Blood
have
rocket
to.
is
The only
not
way
on there.
you'd have to find a red coat.
Blood rocket isn't coming up for me.
Yeah, blood locket is not. That is a.
Oh, okay.
That is an us specific thing. But
Chronolum equipment.
Rod of absorption.
yeah,
Add
Oh, I have a +1 bonus to intelligence saving throws.
yeah,
I can learn a language I don't know.
yep.
shit.
Hydrate. Oh yeah, I do have water right here. I'm dumb. Thank you for reminding me, B-Town.
You know what they say? Hydrators die straight. What was I typing? Dust of corrosion. And what was my last item?
Oh, damn.
I think this is a good moment. We'll go on break for a little bit.
Yeah.
As we guys get you guys sorted.
Well,
No, you're fine. And then I can rehydrate myself, and I will be right back. Woohoo!
Road.
Crash test dummy.
Okay. Dimitri, your shoulder is the only thing in the camera right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rise up.
I need to
Okay.
get me a chair because this bed.
Yeah. I thought you used to have a chair, or you just grabbed a kitchen chair.
No, I used to have a chair, but then I moved back and it got kind of destroyed in the move.
Heard.
Yikes.
Fun. Just grab a kitchen chair.
And put it where?
I don't know.
My desk is like 2 feet away from my bed.
That's
Yeah.
rough, buddy.
Put the
Exactly.
chair on the bed.
Get one of those, like, don't they have? Oh, I'm thinking of like a kid's like high
Booster
chair
seat.
booster seat. Yeah. All right. So you get the packet of goodies from Jacob. The blood lockets are a little morbid, but also hard to test without a proper idea of how the Brotherhood of Blood can sniff out Orphics. It is assumed then that this little locket probably contains non-Orphic stuff in it, which brings about its own questions. Is there
Oh my
anything
goodness.
is there anything specific that you are wanting that you want to say or talk about in this exact moment?
Don't think so.
Okay.
So apparently, I
Mhm.
periodically receive flashbacks of old memories, and I can unerringly recall any event that took place within the previous 30 days. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome.
That'd be good against Ash, to be honest.
I never said that. You said these words exactly.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Then we're gonna fast forward to a couple days later. Dimitri.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You're at work on a particularly busy night. A large um a large amount of people have a lot of amount of soldiers have been coming in as the day of the coronation is starting to approach a couple of weeks out. This particular night, there's like a lot of people who are enjoying food, and you find yourself busy. You step around to the side of the counter at some point, and you're in the process of refilling some mugs of ale, and you catch scent of something. There's a moment where you stop and you kind of look over your shoulder a little bit. Make a perception check for me.
Perception is. I got a 15.
Beautiful. There was a moment where you smelled something that reminded you of a scent you hadn't encountered in a while. You kind of sniff the air again,
Yeah.
trying to catch it. Kind
But not like.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it,
Your
boy?
your waiter goes full old Yeller. What do you do?
I'm sorry.
You kind of look around at the crowd, and the bar is packed, the patio is packed. There's a lot of smells that is coming through right now, but there was something in that mix when you were walking by. You remember it from the forests outside of Oldenburg. A strange mixture of man and animal. Dog, particularly. It makes the hair on the back of your neck kind of prickle. Do you look for where this might be coming from? What are you doing?
I'm gonna work my way closer to it, so that way I'm not like just going directly to it.
Okay. You moving through the bar, kind of grabbing a plate here, a cup there from the tables that are like now discarded. You know, just kind of like pre-bussing some of the tables. And it's like in those movies where the crowd parts, and seated at one of the booths in a darker corner of the bar is a man in a very fancy coat. And he kind of is leaning back in his chair and has his hand on the table and is just kind of like wrapping his fingers.
Do I notice him looking?
Yeah. You guys make eye contact from across the room.
How familiar does he look?
You've never seen him before. But the scent that you caught is the familiar one. And not like you've smelled this exact scent, but something like it. He leans closer onto the table and gestures for you to get closer.
Like, go up with a pitcher.
He's got a
Yes,
cup
sir.
of water.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. What can you do for me?
Are you looking for a particular drink?
I'll take whatever's special on the house, but I know you, boy.
What do you mean?
I would say we're two of a kind. It's not often that I get the scent of another shifter.
Who are you?
You may call me Mr. Vernon. And you are
Augustus.
Augustus. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Augustus. How long have you been in Milan?
Couple months.
I have a feeling that you might be a good candidate for a crew that I work with. Similar types to you and I.
Oh, is that so?
If you're interested in more lively work than this.
What kind of lively work?
We take all sorts of odd jobs. But it would be taking you outside of Milan. Maybe not immediately, but soon enough, once we move out. We'll be in town for the next month or two. Here's my card. Look me up at this address. Tell them Vernon sent you. They'll let you in.
I'll be sure. Follow up soon.
All right. Good boy. And he goes and leans back and takes his drink.
I am uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today. Can't tell
I
if
wanted
this
to-
guy.
I wanted to pull a Kindred moment and be like, ooh, what?
The unfortunate thing is I can only do this voice for tonight. Probably by next week this voice will be gone, so... Oh,
Well, then that means Vernon has to die tonight.
We gotta kill him before the session ends.
Mm.
I take out a gun.
I take
Yeah.
out the dust of corrosion.
Yeah.
His body is made of carbon, which, I'm sure will corrode in some capacity.
Yeah.
There's iron in the blood.
Yeah.
That's a ferrous metal.
Later on that evening, well, actually say later on that night.
Oh, can I have put my my anchor point for the rotor of return to be our safe house in
Yeah.
the apartment? Because if I'm looking at it correctly, the edge of the coronation
Plaza.
ceremony area plaza is exactly 500 feet away.
Beautiful.
So that would be a nice.
That would
Uh,
be ideal.
yeah, in case I need to make a quick getaway.
Yeah. Um. Maybe not that one.
The next day, Orin is like measuring steps, how far it is to get
For
there.
to get to places. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, if I go to the 4, I probably can also make it at least somewhat close.
All right. That or I don't have. This does not sound the way I was wanting it to, so we're not gonna do that. Later on that night, Orin, you just finished your boxing match. The
Yeah, I did.
crowd, you won.
Yes. Good.
The crowd is wild. It was, let's put it this way: during these boxing matches, you have obviously a bit of a not a perk, but you have a bit of an advantage over the rest. Do you play it up? Do you go full One Punch Man? Do you just like play it off and then just whack them all you're done? Or do you play the game, so to speak? Do you pretend?
I think he plays the game. Because he's so big, people probably think he's slow. But his real strength is how much he can take a hit and shrug it off like it doesn't do anything. So I think, he's pretty lumbering for a while until the person gets tired, and then very quickly it's just a 1-2 knockout, probably like the second or third round.
I like that. Wait, let me find. This is a good one. Let me see if there's.
I think, one thing he does is just because like he can kind of finagle it without getting too crazy with it, is like he's hunched over most of the time because he is so imposing. But I think when he gets into the ring, he like stands up to full height and at that same time uses large form
Yeah.
to seem even bigger and more imposing, which makes him look slower. Even though it makes him faster. Yeah.
Nice.
So kind of making a show out of it.
This, he was a large man. He seemed to have come probably from the more northern Viking regions on the other side of the Alps. So Jacobo was not wrong. He was from far north, was a big guy, but overall, still not in comparison to you. And after the fight, there's a lot of people that are coming over to congratulate you. One such individual stands out. He's got like this really fine beard that has like really big bushy sideburns. I'll say lamb chops, but either
chops.
one. The mutton chops, that's what it is. But lamb chop, mutton chop, same thing. There's these large
You're getting approached by J-Slat, dude.
Whoa.
He's got a very fine, fancy coat on. Has like a little walking cane. Takes his hat off, and comes up to you. I would like to shake your hand. Yours was an excellent fight that you just put on.
He'll just kind of like casually extend his massive hand.
Massive hand to massive hand. Just like you realize how do I put it? Not that his extremities are large, but he's got like big hands. Like he's probably about like 6'3", 6'4", but his hands are almost like bigger than you would imagine. Like the arms seem kind of a lot longer than they should be, just by a little bit. Like seems proportionate, but just like very long-limbed, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And the next fight is already going on, and the next fight going there. Jacobo kind of comes between the two of you. He's like, if you have business with this man, you have business with this man. And
This is my business, boy.
Well, I see you're in good hands then. I was going to ask if you were currently being represented well. And Jacobo's like, there is no finer gentleman in all of Italy that you will find that can take care of business like me.
Gentle boy.
He kind of like throws an elbow back into your thigh, just like. The man is like, well, if you don't mind, I would like to speak to the two of you. Or preferably to you, but if he must be in attendance, then so be it.
He's learning numbers. It's good for him.
Well, so be it then. Come, perhaps we may speak somewhere a little quieter then.
I'll pick up my business, boy.
I'm imagining it's almost like Pirate with like a monkey. He's just like,
Yeah,
you just
essentially.
pick him up and he just like clambers onto your
We're
shoulder.
picturing like a briefcase.
Sure.
Like the kid has a handle on the back of his shirt, and he just fucking.
That's beautiful.
Also, Business Boy is gonna be my next D&D character.
It's the Monster Factory character, the boy mayor of Second Life.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be a cute little halfling when people are like, "How old are you?" And I'll be like, 64.
I'm a business boy.
I'm a business boy.
Once you guys are off to the side, he buys the three of you some spirits. Because drinking age in Italy is whatever.
Mm.
I don't think they had a drinking age in age. It's just like whatever.
Not in the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I couldn't help but notice how well you fought. You're more than all right. I've recently come into town. With a crew of my own. There's something to be said for a man that knows his limitations, or at least how to curb what he is capable of. That sort of control is difficult to find.
I would like to insight check this man if possible.
Sure.
He's saying things a little bit too specifically. Perfect. Natural 20.
Beautiful.
22.
22.
Does he know me?
Doesn't seem to, but he seems to be a man who knows stuff. He has a knowledge to the way he is speaking that he's not just like. You get the feeling that this is a person who he knows his, he knows the trade, so to speak, but then also he is speaking with a familiarity of things that like leans into the he knows things that are secret. What if it's not maybe not specifically you, but he has that sort of authority to his voice. But what really stands out to you is his eyes. There is a feral quality to his eyes. It's like looking at a human, but the eyes are wild like an animal. To the point of almost being hungry or predatory. We are. You can say we do odd jobs here in the city. Do you currently have an occupation? What was your name, by the way?
Enzo.
Enzo. I've imagined that you go by. There's like a show name that you go by. Like Enzo is like the name you give people, but there's like, the Scottish Thunder or whatever. I don't know.
Just Brick.
Brick. Yeah.
I am Brick.
I am Brick. Enzo. You may call me Reynard.
The boulder.
The
Reynard.
boulder is conflicted.
You may call me Reynard. Reynard Vernon.
Vernon. What brings you to Italy? I mean, besides your work. Your crew.
You can say this upcoming state of politics.
So the coronation.
In part, yes.
Well, I'd like to at least make it a point to know exactly where the people I associate with land on some of our issues. So tell me a bit more about yourself and your crew.
I would love to do so. Why don't you come over to the villa that we are renting? Here. He takes out a piece of paper. Here's the address. Come at any time, day or night. You will find either myself or one of my associates. Tell them Vernon sent you. They'll let you in.
I'll take the piece of paper and put it away.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Enzo. And, Jacopo. I will take my leave now. Excellent fighting. I look more forward to seeing more of it in the days to come. Cheers. Have a good night.
And you.
You watch him leave the little side room, and Jacopo has not stopped mean dogging him this entire time. He looks up at you and is like, I do not like that man.
I don't either. Jacopo, you realize you can't come with me to this, right?
Why not?
Because I could go there and very well die.
Why would you do that then?
Information.
Information? What do you need information for?
You remember the man I told you about?
Well,
The
no,
one
you've
with the
told me
monster
about
that-
many. Oh, that one, yeah.
Told me many men.
I told you about so many men. I'm looking for the people who did that to him.
And you think he was the one?
Not particularly, but I think he can lead me.
There's no amount of lira in. Well, there's probably an amount of lira, but it would take a lot of lira for me not to be coming with you.
You're going to stay.
Cannon fodder.
And I think
Make
I
it-
think this is going to be a time that he actually does rage a little bit. Like it's a quiet rage, but he will
No.
rage in order to.
Make the point.
You will stay, and he kind of grows and like. I think there's a. It's not overt, but there is like an imperceptible chill to the room.
Yeah.
With the elemental cleaver. There's maybe some frost or some condensation on some of the glasses. So now I get advantage and a good roll
Oh, you're
because
doing
of the rage. For
no, yeah, intimidation. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a 24.
24. Okay. Jacobo looks pretty scared. Probably more scared than you've seen him in ever. He kind of stands up, moves, takes a couple steps back from you. Doesn't say anything and just like walks out. Not like he walked out scared, but like the one he looks up to is like got mad at him, sort of like almost sulky, but not really.
It's I overstepped a line.
Yeah.
Oh, he got serious.
Yeah,
So,
basically.
Probably for the best.
There's a moment. We'll say that following. We'll say it was at that some point during that night as well. That Ezra, you were out on the balcony, and you're watching. As you're like sipping on a little something.
Tears.
Or yes, Orphan Tears. That's really good.
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 It's
Um,
a great year for Orphan Tears.
Mm-hmm.
Are these
18
aged orphan tears?
1805, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great vintage.
These orphan tears were bottled before I was put in a coma, so
Oh,
you know,
good,
been
good,
aged
good.
for a
Oh
while.
no!
Thankfully,
That's-
they aren't fermented, so they're just as fresh.
Yeah. Crisp even.
Mm.
What am I doing?
You're on the balcony enjoying your beverage of choice. You know the boys. One is working and the other one is working. So, Zanakule comes over to you. She's got a little bowl of treats that she's like
Hell yeah.
eating. Like as she does in the evening, she just has her little like chia seed pudding or whatever.
Ew.
Nice. I hate it.
Thanks. Put it away.
It's like, oh, thanks, Sanakule. Knocks it off the balcony.
It's not for her.
Nice.
It's not for Ezra. It's
I
it's
know.
for her.
No, but I'm thinking Ezra going like, can I see that for a second? Eat better snacks. We're in the land of bruschette, and you're having this shit.
It's just a bowl of dry flaxseed.
Not dry. Okay. Anyway, moving on. She looks over at Ezra. So, how are you feeling?
Like, in what regard? I mean, I'm really chilling right now, if we're being 100% honest.
So
A
far,
little worried we haven't made
being a
as
mentor.
much progress. Oh, no, it's awful. I hate it. It's terrible. It's terrifying.
But you're doing a good job.
Am I? The power to shape a young mind is overwhelmingly terrifying. Like, I don't mind giving one-off advice to Ulrich or something because that I've done that before, but being in charge of the safety and well-being, it's it's not something that I feel equipped for anymore. And now I'm here.
It's about. I don't want to upset you, but it's about to get a whole lot worse, you know. As the day comes, and we will have to actually act on whatever information we have continued to gather.
I'm not as worried about that. I mean, I know that Oren and Dimitri are strong enough to handle themselves in a dangerous situation. I'm just worried that I'm gonna make the call that puts them in that dangerous situation. They can handle themselves, sure, but responsibility is hard enough. Now I have the responsibility of making a choice that gets the least amount of people I care about killed. That hasn't gone well for me in the past.
But maybe this is something different. It could be much better now.
True, they are more skilled than all the other people I've lost to my own decision making, but I mean, if you're asking how I'm feeling right now, that's what it is. I was not prepared to be a mentor. That is what Esh was for, and he was very good at it, even if people didn't really think so.
I don't think we are ever ready for that moment when it comes. But when it arrives, we rise to the challenge. And you are not doing it alone.
That is true.
You will survive. And as will they.
I will be sure of it. Mentor or no, I am not letting anything happen to those boys.
She like peeks over the balcony. Look, more soldiers. You can see troops walking down below. Like
A
walking
smoking
in.
gun is hanging on the back mantelpiece.
Man, the guy that used to own this Airbnb had such a weird name. Chekhov. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Weird he had the gun like mounted there.
it's weirdly Russian name for an Italian man.
I
It's
know.
an Airbnb.
It's an Airbnb.
Yeah.
So yeah, more soldiers. How many are we seeing?
You look down at the street, and there's like a good long row. There's about 100 soldiers that are walking through. Like, so they had probably been marching all the rest of the evening and have just arrived into the city. Oh wait, no, that's not the right one. This one.
That's a horse.
Well, yeah, that would make sense.
That's not a soldier. That's an animal.
That's not a
Make-
soldier. It's a
make-
horse.
Make a perception check for me.
Yeah. I will perceive. No, I won't. That, folks, is what we in the business call a natural one.
Hey.
I'm blind. I've gone blind.
It's the pudding. The pudding did this.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Your fucking chia seeds.
They came back. They bounced off the wall in the face.
Zachariah, whatever your name is. I'm blind.
Okay. You watch these soldiers coming in, these more of Napoleon's armies coming in with their own little carriages, horses, like the commanding officers are riding on horses and leading these small little regiments and stuff. Your mind goes back to what your coworker, your fellow practitioner, had said earlier. You kind of can't
about
help
the
but wonder,
black
yeah,
bands.
about the black bands. Kind of can't help but wonder if maybe somewhere amongst them, but it's too dark to tell. There's not. They're walking by lantern light, and it's not a lot of to go on right now. But you see them making their way into the city and heading up towards the fortress. Perhaps within the next few days, you all will be able to do a little more reconnaissance. Which, to that degree, over the next few days, after some more of the armies have made their way into Milan.
Oh, wait a minute. Damn it.
Oh no, what?
Forgot I have lucky. I could have rolled that again.
Good job.
Continue.
Over the next few days, as the army starts to occupy Milan, checkpoints are beginning to be set up throughout the city. And not so much in a way that like they're preventing people from moving, but you see that there are soldiers posted in various areas throughout the city. I would like all three of you to give me a perception check. As you kind of are, over the next week or so, kind of trying to map out where these checkpoints are.
18.
Do you hear me?
18?
10.
16.
Okay. Beautiful.
I don't know where I am. It's confusing because all the roads are one way. So I get lost.
Okay. That's not terrible.
Just keep going in circles.
They keep saying, "Hey, you gotta go that way." It's like, I've already been on this road. You've seen me 3 times. You gotta go that way.
It's enough. You guys are able to determine where the checkpoints are throughout the city. And now I will update your map to version 2.
Version 2.
Now, as you take a look at this new map, you will see the light little blue circles represent where soldiers are located or are stationed, I should say.
That's so many dots.
It's a lot of dots. Okay, how can I get through?
Obviously you can start to kind of map it out in your head, like, oh, I mean, and like I said, it's not like they're stopping people, but you can see where basically it's almost like guard posts. You know, this is where they have Napoleon's soldiers are located here. You can see that there around the Duomo, there are ones almost on every incoming street, which makes sense because that's where the coronation is going to happen. And then after that, on the outside, they kind of spread out a little bit more. But interestingly,
version 3 is just going to be, and this is where the fire is.
And you can see that there's one other section that has a bunch. But I will let you guys kind of look over that over the next week.
Yes, sure is a lot around that one corner apartment.
But
Damn, yeah.
There's so
Holy
much
shit.
right next to it.
Number 4 is just Soldier City.
yeah,
I'm glad we didn't pick that one.
5 is beautifully isolated.
Yeah.
Probably because it's on the other side of the city, but that's good to know.
I mean, 3 is not too bad, actually, but
3's not
Yeah.
bad either.
1, 3, and 5 are probably the safest.
I'll put that in the Discord as well.
but one is really close to where all the shenanigans are probably gonna happen, so it's probably actually less safe because
Well, I
that's
don't
probably
know.
has.
I think a lot of the shenanigans are going to happen over the Duomo.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm assuming that Emperor's Rest probably has some important people in it, so the security's probably very high.
Probably.
If I had to guess where Napoleon was,
Uh
if I just shot in the dark, that's a
huh.
guess.
I had to
Where they
guess,
put the guy that wants to become the king.
The Emperor, if you will.
if you will.
Me and my 10 intelligence making a logical leap here.
Well, I feel like this is a good spot for tonight, as we got some interesting little bits of information, little snippets into your backstory, and a couple of new toys to work with.
And of course, we all found out about Vernon. Vernon's.
Which is another
I did not
conversation.
get to meet Vernon.
No.
Vernon's. There were two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2.
And that's it.
Only 2.
Yeah. Well, until next time, stay fey, be brave, praise the mother,
Ooh, the safe word is mango.
and the safe word is mango. Bye.
Bye.